For latest news, property investors have been using 99-1 loophole to buy properties. Are you missing out, or are you lucky not to have used it? Recent Straits Times article has pointed out that IRAS have been doing audits on buyers who are using such methods. In the example that they pointed out, a Singaporean buys a property without having to pay ABSD. He can't get a bank loan, so logically he's not able to afford that property. But upon purchase, he immediately sells 1% to someone else who is eligible to get the bank loan. So combined together, they are able to get a bank loan, and yet they only pay a tiny fraction of the ABSD. Picture perfect, right? So if you think you're missing out on this method, watch on. Logically, I'll call this method the 100-1 method because they buy 100% shares first and then they sell 1% away. But anyone who has done a 100-1 or 99-1 purchase and you are concerned, there's a good news and there's a bad news. The good news is, I don't think they are going to find and probe every single case, at least for now. The reason is, I'm talking about like 25% of the total purchase price. So for $2 million properties, we are talking about like 500k to 740k thereabouts. No one have that kind of money, and if they probe every single case, many people are going to fire sell their properties and there'll be a domino effect and property is very likely to crash. The government is not going to do that. The bad news is, there simply is no timeline to do such an investigation, which means to say, if in the future there's a point in time that the market is too bullish and the government wants to curb the property market, they can simply do all this investigation or some of this investigation to curb the market price. I think eventually the government will and should curb the 100-1 method because that method is too close to a tax evasion. There are, however, many people who make purchases based on 99% home ownership and 1% ownership. Their purpose is for financial prudence future planning and not tax evasion. I believe this method is there to stay. We don't know if IRAS will one day probe into these cases, but logically, I don't think they will. So to summarize, there's a 100-1 method, avoid this at all costs, and there's a 99-1 method, seems to be spared for now. Either case, use at your own risk. DM me for more information. Share below your view, your thoughts, and where you think the market is heading towards. I will see you in the next episode.